The sugar tong splint, the patient is positioned on their back on the table, and I like to have the elbow flexed up here, as you can see, with a nice 90-degree angle between the ulna and the humerus. I'm going to trim the splint to make sure there's no cast padding on their hand, and so I cut out a 1/2 inch on each end of it. It's positioned here, their arm is back, nice and smooth against the back of the arm, and it comes from mid-hand in the volar space to the dorsum of the hand. And so I'm going to lock this around the wrist. It's a little wide for this patient. Maybe I could use a 2-inch splint, but I want to make sure that it's comfort position, no pressure points. I'm going to come through the hand here and secure that down. And again, I've cut that out so there won't be any fiberglass on the patient's hand. Easy around the base of the thumb so I don't have pressure here. And working up proximally here, overlapping my padding, my wrap, so that I have good even pressure. And then I want to ease around the elbow here, making sure I don't have pressure points there and the splint is not sliding down. By keeping my patient still and the arm in position here, sometimes I like to have a patient hold the arm, hold the fingers there, but I want to make sure that splint eases around that elbow here, that I don't have any wrinkles, folds, pressure points, etc. I like to use finger traps. Sometimes I'll use finger traps that holds the patient in position. If they're injured, sometimes they just can't hold their arm in position, and I can get them out of my way. So once that sets up, now I can bring it across their arm. I can add a sling and instruct that patient about how they're going to work that, and they can utilize that apparatus.